Like
We're
they're
live
like
now.
local.
Hey, Ian.
Huh?
How you doing? You seem a little angry. Are you angry with
He
us
does
today?
seem a little sharp.
Are you angry
What?
tonight?
No, I was just typing the chat, so I was just waiting for you.
Oh,
to
you were
read what I
so
wrote.
you were typing.
Oh,
You
okay.
weren't listening to us, but you sound like you're mad
You're
though.
talking.
I don't know.
You
You're
mad,
talking about
bro?
stroke counts. No. Yeah, wow.
We were talking about stroke counts before.
Thank you for the Zoomer language.
Yeah.
I will say, Cecil,
make
I'm
me
such a
feel part of
child
it.
because when I'm on the rowing machine and the trainer is like, "All right, I want those strokes long and hard," I'm
He's
just
like, keep those strokes long.
Right.
Keep yourself long. And I'm like, you know me so well.
I'm just like, what about short spurts?
Yeah.
Like, can we do short spurts?
Look, I'm good at many strokes very quickly being done and eating a sandwich.
my whole
That's what
life
I'm
is
good
an
at.
angry sprint.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
that's all it is.
So
Just-
Tom and I both have the same rowing machine, and so that's what we're talking about. We're talking about rowing
now,
machines
so-
because both of us had to quit our gyms because of
COVID.
So we both had to find a rowing machine. So we were talking rowing machine beforehand, and yeah. So, but I will say, Tom and I have a sort of a bougie rowing machine that has like pictures that go on it, like the video screen, and so you row on like a thing in like the Thames, or I'm rowing in Zimbabwe and stuff, and so it's actually really cool to see. Like, although the Zimbabwe one is fucking lame as fuck, because
Speaking
the
of
fuck
rowing.
did you do? What did you do?
What did
What
you
did
do?
you
What?
do?
What is
What?
that?
That guy's fucking.
Image.
I will say that dude's a rower. That guy in the fucking holy shit, bro,
rowing with
bro.
Yeah, that's how
Bro.
I figure I'll look like that by next week.
You
Go
know you're
rodent them all night
fucking
long.
ripped when you got the pubic bone popping out of there. That shit is insane. Like, you're just like, okay, come on.
If I looked like that, I would go home and throw all my shirts away. I would never wear a shirt.
I wouldn't wear
Why would I
clothes
own one?
anywhere.
I would be
walk
naked constantly.
I would walk around and my house would be mirrors. It would just be it'd be a hall of mirrors.
My house would be
I could
mirrors
walk
on
around
one
and be
side and windows
I could
on
just
the other.
fucking kiss my bicep all day. Are you kidding me? Jesus Christ.
Instead, I'm like closing the
Unbelievable.
blackout
I
drapes
know,
and
right?
gouging
Like,
my own eyes out
I'm
when I go to
I'm
bed.
plucking my own eyes out when I get out of the shower. I'm just like, no one needs to see that, including me. Yeah. I'm glad that there's this big fog of fucking on the mirror, so I don't have to see me when I get out.
What I do is I go in fully clothed. I turn the water on all the way hot, turn off all the lights, and put a sleep mask on, and then I'm ready to take my clothes off.
As I never see myself. I go through the house and I break every camera. And then, yeah. God. Amazing.
Oh God.
Oh, God. Anyway, so we are going to talk about sexy firemen. Stupid sexy firemen. We're going to talk about them. God, it's
Nothing
amazing.
at all. Nothing at all. Nothing at all.
Nothing at all. That one dude was literally wearing like
Nothing at all.
We
Yeah.
couldn't see the upper half, so fucking maybe.
That's
Who
it.
knows, right? Yeah, it's good stuff. All right. Greased up and ready for the stream. That's exactly where you need to be.
Goth Fader says, my aunt had a thing for firemen. Your aunt and everyone that bought a calendar.
Oh, gosh.
Like that's.
Do you remember? Okay, so when I was a kid,
not niche.
This is old timey, but when I was a kid, they used to have the dart pop game at the fucking at the carnival. And
Yeah.
so you go to the carnival, and if you pop 3 darts, you get a poster, right?
Sure,
And
sure.
for all the young boys out there, it was Heather Locklear
Oh my God.
or Heather Thomas. There's 2 Heathers at the same time that were both
Thomas. I don't
super
know
hot.
what Heather
At
Thomas
least
is.
like 80s hot. So it's
Yeah.
like you look at them now and they look like a lion ready to fucking tear into a gazelle. They look weird and terrifying.
It is funny, real quick, to look at like old shows and see the like what was hot back then, like the beauty standards and how they've changed.
right.
You're like, whoa, I'm watching a sex signal, and you're like, that's not for me.
Every single person in the fucking, they had like the hair that was like
Yeah.
this. It's like everybody's hair is like, they look like that fucking thing from fucking Pan's Labyrinth. Like, hello, how are you? Everybody's
Yeah.
hair looked like that. It was crazy.
Bangs like that look like a fucking
It's
spider
like
web.
Seriously, it's like a fucking,
Yeah.
it's like a halo. They're walking around with a fucking halo around their head. But anyway, I remember they used to, you dart the pops. You pop the darts, and then you take the pic. You get the poster.
Right.
But they always had the sexy fireman. There was one guy in suspenders
Sure,
with his
right.
shirt off, and that was the one that the girls always used to throw to
Right.
pop and take home. And then Dad wouldn't let him hang it up because he felt threatened, and I would feel threatened too. But there was always, and so I remember that sexy fireman trope has been around forever. But clearly,
it's like shirtless cowboy.
Yeah, clearly the guy
that shit's standard.
About later, he really has a thing for sexy firemen.
Popping balloons, or I don't understand popping darts. What do you mean?
Oh, so they put balloons on a wall. It was like a bunch of balloons on a wall, and then you had to pop several of them, but you'd have to get there early because they wouldn't replace them.
Yeah, that's true. So the game got harder as the night went on.
As the night went on, the game got harder. They would replace them once in a while. They wouldn't. They wouldn't put them all up there like they were at the beginning of the day. And so you'd have to just pop them with the dart, and the darts were fucking dull as fuck.
Yeah, they seriously take the darts, just jab them against like a cinder block.
Yeah, exactly. And so you get lucky once in a while, and you pop 3
Did you ever
darts.
win carnival games? Did you ever win a prize at a carnival?
I won all those Coke mirrors when I was a kid. Those band Coke mirrors.
Did you really?
I won a bunch of those band Coke mirrors. Hell yeah.
Those were like the fucking thing, man.
I didn't have any place to put them. I mean, my mom.
Those were like they were the dream.
Yeah,
they were the carnival prize dream.
They were small though. I didn't get any of the big giant ones. I got
Even
little ones. And the little ones came in a cardboard frame. So the frame on the outside of it was cardboard. It wasn't even like a real frame. And you seriously had to pull the front of it off to get the thing to show. It was hilarious.
I have never won a single fucking thing at any of those fucking games. Man, I mean, have you met me?
That's true. Yeah, you're probably throwing the dart at the guy. Fucking guy's running for cover. He looks like a porcupine.
I'm so fucking clumsy now, and I'm better than I was when I was young. When I was younger, I'd go there and be like, they'd be like, throw the ball through the hoop. We'd be like, just take the money.
What's that NASA guy, Ian? What's the NASA guy, the engineer? Roper?
Oh yeah, Mark Rober.
Rober. He has this fucking awesome video where he debunks or actually talks about how to hack any of the carnival games. And he gives you the ones that you might be able to beat, but there's some that are just impossible. You just
can't win them.
And one of them that he talks about is the one where there's a ladder and it's on two little there's 2 ropes, but there's single ropes at the end, and then it cuts into a V, and it's a ladder, and you're supposed to climb up the ladder.
Oh, I've seen that. Yeah,
and he said that is one of the hardest ones to beat because your center of gravity will essentially just flip you off, so you can't beat it. But he also talks about how they move for the hoops one, for the basketball one, they lift the rim up to 11 feet, so even if you're good at shooting 3-pointers,
you'll be off.
And he talks about all the different tricks that they do, and he's like, some of them are just insanely impossible that you just have to have insane luck to beat, but there are some that, you can beat.
You can beat.
So there's a great video. That guy is amazing, and his videos are awesome. But seriously, there's one video where he talks about there's 5 or 6 of them that you can play, and if you have good aim or something, you might be able to beat. So
I feel like I could do that rope one. I know I couldn't, but I feel like I would just
fucking anger your way through it.
Yeah.
Yeah, the way he tries it a bunch of times. He's a relatively athletic guy, and
he can't do it.
Can't do it.
Well, then I probably couldn't do it. Yeah.
Tom, we got a gift.
We did.
So this is from Fred, and I'm sure you want to read this.
Yeah, this was very sweet. Fred sent us the best wishes for Tom's homecoming to the studio. It's been a hell of a year,
and it's been
Fred,
a while.
You're not wrong.
And it's been a while because Fred sent this initially to us, supposedly in April, and then it just didn't go through, and so it was a bad back and forth, and I guess he had to get in touch with the company, and then they sent it again, so that's what we have now. So I'm
pretty excited.
Apologize. Didn't need to apologize. Never apologize for sending us anything, Fred. Thank you so much for doing it. But tonight, we are going to try, this is back in vogue, Cherry Family Jones Rye Whiskey Mont Mercy. I don't know if I pronounced that correctly, but we're going to pop it open. Hopefully it doesn't explode. Please don't explode. Please don't explode.
Oh, is it a cork in there?
Are you fucking kidding me?
You got to go get a corkscrew.
I got to get a corkscrew. All right, Tom, entertain people.
I got to do this.
Yeah.
Ian, it's just me and you, buddy.
Oh, God.
Ian, what's your carnival game? Did you go to, do they have carnivals wherever you live in your Hobbit world or whatever?
Throw fish at
There's no throwing fish game.
People.
You're making that up. I remember
throw it at the poor people.
Okay. I want to go to the carnival with you. That sounds awesome.
I don't know if carnival games that I like to play. I guess the one with the ring where you throw it on the
bottles. Nobody fucking wins that.
You never win it.
No, I when I was in grade school, they had like a carnival at the gymnasium or whatever, and you could turn a duck over. I like the ones where there's no skill. You turn a duck over and it has I remember I won a goldfish, and a lot of people won goldfish. Yeah.
Oh,
So
yeah.
they made the mistake when I was in grade school. This is back in the 80s of giving away live goldfish in these bags.
Yes,
Look at that.
yes.
And we were like second or third grade, so it had rained, and we all put our goldfish in puddles.
Did you?
On our way home.
What?
None of us were prepared to go home with a pet. If I went home with a goldfish, my dad was going to be like, wait a minute, let me spend a bunch of money and buy a. So we would all just pop the bags and put them in puddles and watch them swim around until we got bored. And then we all just left.
Terrible.
We all did it. Everybody. I don't know whose idea it was, but we all did it. I was like, this is a terrible decision to give second graders a living thing.
Chat is asking, but mostly I am. What's a Coke mirror? Are you doing drugs on them? I don't understand.
So they used to have these band mirrors. So like you would get. Just a lot of beer, Tom.
Yes,
band
thank you.
like BANNED or
Band. So like a Metallica or a Led Zeppelin or whatever. And they would have the band logo on the front of the mirror, and it would be a mirror, but it's clearly a fucking Coke mirror in the 80s. Like it's not for anything else.
Oh,
but
for Coke. Okay,
Right.
Yeah,
but they were like this big. Like they weren't.
But they were like
No.
very stylized,
They were stylized.
and everything.
They would have like, you'd have like Led Zeppelin or AC/DC or, any of those bands that Ian really rocks out to when he drives around in his
Manhattan
86
Transfer?
in his 86 Pinto. So
You guys like Steely Dan, bro?
guys, if you want to
Rather
get Ian a better
hand
car, you got to become a patron. Okay, that's the key because he drives around in an 86 Pinto. And there's a chance
Papa
somebody's
needs
going to
a
hit him
Pinto.
from behind and he's going to explode.
You guys, he had a nicer car, and we took it from him until
him.
you guys become patrons.
Yeah.
We won't give him back. He's
You don't wanna hit
in
me
the
from
death
behind.
trap.
But if you want to hit me from behind, go to adamandeve.com and use code Deli. Look out.
It's a beautiful
I
looking
cannot
beer.
wait to try
This
this.
is a beautiful looking beer. Fred, this is to you, buddy.
holy
Fred, this is to you.
shit.
We met Fred at a Citation Needed live show in
Seriously
Chicago.
nice person.
Seriously nice person. Close talker when he's drunk. Here we go.
I think they said it was 8%, 8.8%.
Wow, that's sour.
So fucking good.
Big fan. I like it.
Wow.
I like it.
One more sip on air.
Wow. That's sour. Oof. I love it. I love how sour that is. You and I like a good sour beer.
I love a sour beer. That
You and I like a sour beer. And I think that's the thing is like some people just might not like a sour beer, but this is really excellent.
Yeah. And this primitive beer, I guess it's wild fermented with the yeast in the barrel. It's,
this is
fucking awesome.
This is primitive beer back in vogue is the name of the bottle.
I would drink my weight in that.
Tom,
That's delicious.
we have to finish this though because it's not.
It's open. It's open.
It's not going to stay. We're not going to be able to save it. So we got to finish
That's
it tonight.
Yeah, we've got an obligation.
All right.
We owe it to Fred.
We do. We owe it to Fred.
We owe
Here's
it
your
to
knife
Fred.
back. Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Even though I didn't. I mean, I probably should have got this
do
from
anything.
downstairs.
Well, we didn't know it was corked.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah. All right.
Okay. So, firefighter story first.
Yeah, why not? We've been on firefighters this whole time, like a lot of people would like to be.
A lot of people would like to be. All right.
Ian,
Hey, while we get the
that
story,
was a great laugh, Ian.
while we get the story called up though, guys, find your safe for work favorite firefighter picture so we can share them on the stream a little later. You're safe for work. I don't want to see any noodles. Okay, so no
Send those
noodles.
to Ian at
Send those
dissonancepod.com.
directly to Ian at dissonancepod.com. Those ones are fine to send to Ian.
If we ask for it, it's solicited.
yeah, right.
So it's totally fine.
It's totally fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's 100% appropriate and not sexual harassment. Yeah.
We can do this to our employee.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. As long as I pass it through HR. Tom, can we do this?
Let me check the
Tom
manual.
can't be
It
HR.
says we can. What? Who wrote this anyway? By the book.
Okay. Sorry, guys.
Holy shit, Cecil. We should write a Glory Hole Studios
HR manual?
HR manual. Okay, seriously. If we get to 3,500, listen, I'm not kidding. If we get to 3,500 a show, I will write and we will sell an HR manual. For Glory Hole Studios.
HR manual. Glory
That'll
Hole
be
Studios,
hilarious book project.
Glory Hole Studios HR manual, guaranteed. Okay, so Ian, which one do I press? PC? There we go.
Sure. Yeah,
Okay.
Master race.
All right. Oh, God.
Sorry.
What is
I
it?
apologize.
Why are you even here?
Ian, can you do us a favor and mute your mic?
All right. I'll play my sad music off. Goodbye.
All right. Okay, so here we go. This guy is at a place that they're doing the preaching. They didn't say the guy's name or anything. It's a Reddit thread. So
I have his name if you want to.
What is it?
That's why I got his photo. Some dumb shit. I don't know.
I have his name. I don't know.
I have his name, but I'm not going to tell you.
I'd like to pipe. See, I want to pipe in and let you know I found his name, but I don't know what it is.
Let me interrupt the show real quick. I just want to interrupt real quick so I can tell you that I have.
I do have that information. Can I have that? No, I fucking forgot it.
Just like.
Ian, why don't you just turn your fucking microphone on reverb or however you usually do it?
All right.
Jesus Christ. Thank you for your interjection.
Plug your fucking voice into a wah-wah pedal or whatever you
for
did.
the interjection.
They didn't post it. There's the name is out there. I'm just saying, it's available.
It was a perfect interjection. Thank you. All right, we're playing. Oh, it's muted because it's fucking Reddit. Auto music because you don't want it like have somebody, I don't know, punching someone to death on your phone. With the volume up initially, you want to wait. You want to watch that through first. Here we go.
I've told some of these boys here.
Okay, Ian, is that loud enough?
Yeah, it may be a little bit louder, but
I can't make it any louder here. So
it should be fine.
Okay, we'll be quiet while it plays.
Everybody, yeah, I'll turn it up for them.
I said, if you got a wife and you on the volunteer fire department, EMT, and all that stuff, all that's about is adrenaline rush, and it ain't nothing but a glorified soap opera. And you don't hang around at the firehouse and with a wife at home without ending up in trouble.
Close your eyes and just remember that old cartoon where there was a fox or a dog driving from the country to the city. That's his voice. Close your fucking eyes.
That is 100% his voice.
This is a good old-fashioned country dog. Close your fucking eyes. This is fucking Toodles the dog driving a car.
It would not surprise me if he insisted that he is just a simple country chicken.
He's a simple country dog. That's what he's, just a hound dog.
Real quick, too, I do want to point out, like, this guy is like, you guys shouldn't be firemen because I'm too fat to be a fireman. That's 100% what's happening right now.
Is it just fireman envy that's going on here, or is it
just like I couldn't climb a ladder to save my life?
But I'd like to get underneath those boys. There's somebody in the back hates firemen. Someone in the back, listen to that guy scream amen. He 100% wants to fight a firefighter.
Up in trouble.
That's because somebody's wife fucked a firefighter. That's what happened.
There's an
like, my wife likes people that are attractive, and that's not me. So I'm pretty threatened right now.
And genuinely, there's no way to make myself attractive.
And that's the truth.
That is the truth. That's the truth. It sounds like Bill Clinton there when he said that. That's the truth. And that's the truth.
Some vocations are not, even though they're needed vocations and they have to be done, they're not fitting for Christians.
What the? Firefighters? Okay, Tom, answer me this.
Yeah.
Isn't hell a big fire?
Yeah. Okay, so it makes sense, actually. So you want to send... You're just like giving them a taste of what's to come. Right?
No, but of all the people who want to put out fire, wouldn't it be Christians, right?
Well, also, like, aren't these guys always trying to convert somebody? If you converted everybody, be like, I guess there's no one to put out the fires. We didn't think that through.
Right, everybody's on the boat. Everybody's with you. They're like, no, man, fuck firefighter.
Yeah, we didn't think.
What a weird thing to pick out of nowhere.
But he's seriously
out of the hat. It's weird. It's like he drew one thing out of the hat, and he's got it's like an improv class.
This guy's having problems at home. Okay, that's what's happening, Cecil.
That might be.
Nobody shows up. It's like, my sermon's going to be about how women want to have sex with firefighters, so y'all shouldn't be firefighters. Then my wife won't want to fuck you.
Okay, here we go.
It's nothing but a soap opera.
What are you talking about, soap opera?
Well, preacher, somebody's got to do this job. Let somebody do it. You get another one.
Can't somebody else do it? That's literally a joke from The Simpsons.
There's no thin red line here, let me tell you.
So that sounds... crude or cruel. I'm just telling you, there's some things that is sensual.
hanging out with all them.
Listen to the guy in the background. The guy's like, "You're right, man."
Yeah.
Listen to that guy. Hold on, we got
that firehouse full of virile naked.
First off, for the beginning chat, close your eyes. Imagine the dog saying they're sensual. So imagine that, but then listen for the guy in the background.
I'm just telling you, there's some things that is sensual.
That's right, man.
Yeah.
You know what
Sensual.
in the movie of this guy's life, Tom Arnold. I'm saying Tom Arnold. What do you think? Let's play the clip one more time. Tom Arnold.
Oh, I know who.
Oh no.
John Goodman.
John Goodman. That's the name I was thinking of. I confused him.
Yep.
Right, it's John Goodman.
Or cruel. I'm just telling you, there's some things
That's a good one right there.
that is sensual.
Like being with all them guys sleeping together in the firehouse.
All right, everybody. Now
with their hoses out.
everybody post in chat your favorite picture so we can look at some firemen together. Let's look at firemen together, guys.
Oh yeah, you can just post them in chat.
Just post them in chat.
We need
we need sensual firemen. Safe for work, guys.
Sensual.
Safe for work.
I like this joke. Dude is in the back pew popping a Viagra.
I like how HTML _net spelled it here.
Sensual.
That's amazing. That's amazing. How's Twitch doing tonight? Twitch is the best place to watch, in my opinion. I'm just saying that out loud. Twitch
You
is
said
the
that a
best
couple
place.
of times.
Twitch
You said
is
it's really
the best
good.
place to watch. It's really great. You should go to Twitch if you're not there. It's really good.
Yeah, and follow everybody. Go ahead, hit that follow button.
Oh yeah. Do we have a thing anymore that makes it? Oh, do I still have that?
Which one?
The things that make it overlays? I do. Twitch. Hold on. Let me play it. Let me see if it works.
Let's see what happens.
Yeah, but I don't think it shows up on that screen. Go ahead. There you go. Although this doesn't apply anymore, but
What doesn't?
What doesn't apply? What do you mean? It just
well,
happened.
the character is not necessarily a Twitch inspired character anymore. Given that he got banned.
The what now?
For people in the know,
about?
forget it. It doesn't matter. It doesn't apply to you. You don't know anything.
Is this some weird Twitch drama?
Yes, it's a Twitch thing.
Oh,
Never
good
mind.
God.
It's fine.
All right.
It's for
If you tell
people
me
who
what
know.
it is, I'm going to kill myself
YouTube
instead of
No.
listen to
There
it.
you go. You're on
hit the
YouTube.
YouTube.
Hit the thing. Look at it. Look at how lazy you people are. Garrett, Twitch is another app to download. Meh. Okay. Oh, God forbid. You have to use 2 fucking calories of energy to navigate to the App Store, Garrett. Oh, no. How hard life is. Life is so hard, man.
Okay, his name was Pastor J. Dale Messingale.
A little late with that info.
Yeah, thanks. We needed
Yeah.
that 30 minutes ago. Appreciate
segment's
it, bud.
over,
Yeah,
Ian.
no, segment's over, bud.
killed
Do it
it.
again. Do the segment again. The same.
All right.
God.
So let's see. I want to play something.
Is Twitch the one you play video games on, or is that Discord?
Twitch is the one you play video games on. Discord is the way you talk while you're playing the video games together.
So, can you talk on Twitch too?
Okay, Ian answers this.
Do you need Twitch and Discord then?
No,
If you're,
Well, they serve different purposes, but technically you can stream in Discord, but it's it's a personalized, it's a smaller community thing. It's not like a big platform like Twitch. Twitch is to broadcast out to the world. Discord is a little more internal.
okay. Because my
own
kids
little
are on
server.
Discord all the time.
Yeah,
Like that's their preferred thing. Like the kids
It's
are
an
on Discord.
audio text based chat.
Okay.
system.
All right. So I want to call something up here, Tom. And play
We
it
have
for
a
you.
Discord for the show.
As
if you're
a-
a patron, you have access to the Discord.
Oh, it's off the screen. Okay, so I can do it.
Everybody. So
I
you
wanna
feel
play this
free
for you.
to become a patron, and then you get access to the Discord. There's a bunch of people who talk in there.
Hold on a second. I'm finding something, guys. Give me a second. It takes forever for Messenger to come up.
I'm not going to show your screen.
Oh,
Until
thank
tell
you.
me.
Okay. Did it come from? Oh, it came from my phone. That was the problem. I got to send it to myself via email, so we're gonna have to entertain people for another minute.
Jesus.
We're gonna have to read Twit. We're gonna have to read chat for a minute.
All right,
I got to
let's read
entertain
chat.
some
Let's
other
read
people.
chat.
So here we go.
Someone's asking if we're on Reddit. We are on Reddit. We've been on Reddit for.
So there's 2 Reddits,
Yeah.
but I think we should probably just stick to one. There's a one that just popped up. So for a while we were well water drinkers because someone heard it on a show, but it's such a niche inside joke.
No one would ever
that
find
no
it.
one would ever find
yeah.
it. But somebody did do Dissonance Pod. I think our Dissonance Pod is something. Can you confirm that, Ian?
Do you know what our Reddit is?
Sure. Reddit.com/ Reddit. Facebook.com/
Someone is asking, Cecil, is that secular thinky person shirt still available?
Should be. I imagine it is.
I believe that it is, as a matter of fact.
Ian, do you have a quick merch thing that you could pop on the screen?
Sure. You could go to
dissonancepod.com/shop. That's right. I knew it.
You can get a secular thinky person shirt.
I knew it.
I'll post the link. But yeah, the Reddit or r/dissonancepod is
that's our subreddit.
That's like our actual one.
Yeah,
but it's underused. It's like we've never really.
We're not active. I will say, like, if you're asking, like, are we on it? Like, as in terms of like Cecil and I or Ian, I'm not active on Reddit.
I'm subscribed to it. So if someone posted to it, I would upvote their thing. So I do see it. When I go to Reddit, I see it because it's in my feed.
Okay.
And so
I'll put it in my feed.
So is the well water drinkers. It's in my feed too.
Yeah, the well water ones is the one that has more people. So I think we were using that probably more.
Yeah, but I think if more people signed up for the Dissonance Pod one, the inside joke one might not exist anymore because it's just it's super niche. I mean, it's a super niche.
It's an old joke. That joke is from forever.
I do go to Reddit on occasion to check out. And actually, one of the things we do is we have a stream on Reddit. Tom and I share a stream, I think, on Reddit where we get stories from Reddit.
Yeah.
So Reddit will be a feed for stories because that's always super helpful to have.
That is where
Reddit is a great feed for that stuff.
That's typically like how I grab stories. Yeah.
Here's a good.
Hold on. Someone just sent us an email. A hot firefighter. So here we go. That is a hot firefighter.
Well, he's hot. He's cooling himself down.
Again, he's got the things that go down by his crotch. They're those muscles that no human should have.
We have them. We just cover them up with our fucking.
Okay, that's fair. No, mine are covered with Ben and Jerry's. Mine have tons of Ben and Jerry's around them. That
mine are covered
safe.
with Ben and Jerry's. My love handles, in fact, have names: Ben and Jerry.
More about these muscles because I protect them with a cushion. So I care more about them than this guy.
No, really. He's not even taking care of himself.
He's not even taking care of himself. You're absolutely right, Tom. I 100% agree. So I got to call off.
What if there was a famine?
That's side by side.
You know what? Like, if there's a famine, that guy versus me, I'm solid gold for a good 9-12 months.
Right?
Solid gold.
Solid gold.
Yeah.
Oh, they took it down.
Damn it. What was it?
Okay, so it was fucking hilarious, dude. So let me call up our notes so I can call it the next story, but I'll tell you what it was. It's not going to be as funny though. So this guy goes into it's on Instagram. This guy goes into I want to hit PC. This guy goes into fucking Cheesecake Factory and he's got these little things that say exploding with flavor and it's got a little QR code so you can scan for menu is what it says. And he goes in, and I have no idea if he put these in Cheesecake Factory or not, but it's just a video of him doing it, right? So he could have easily just placed it on a table and taken it away. Sure. He didn't have to put it on there and leave it. But it looks like he goes through Cheesecake Factory and leaves them on a bunch of tables. And when you scan the QR code, it's hippos shitting. And when they shit, somebody in the background is playing a sound effect of them like shitting and like making like a loud fart sound. But when hippos shit, they like wag their tail and it cuts the poop. It like shoots the poop everywhere. And it was so fucking funny when I saw it. I'm watching it and I'm like crying with laughter because it's so fucking it's 100% seventh grade, but I loved it so much because it's exploding with favor. Could you imagine being in there?
That'd be amazing.
I would fucking fall out of the booth. I'd be laughing so hard. And I was going to play it for you, but they must have taken it down because it's Cheesecake Factory in the beginning.
So they're just like,
they probably Cheesecake Factory were like, hey, Facebook will pay you some money if you take this down. And Facebook's like, sure, we'll do.
That's amazing. That's great on every level.
Everything for money. Yeah.
Also, hippos are fucking. Have you ever seen the videos of hippos just eating whole watermelons and whole pumpkins?
No.
There's YouTube video.
Okay.
Just like.
All right. So now we got to change.
Hippos eating pumpkins is kind of amazing.
Hippos
I could watch it all day.
Hippos eating pumpkins. I'm going to call it.
They're eating like it's great. I don't know why, but I fucking love it. Hippos eating pumpkins or watermelons, one or the other.
All right, here we go. I'm going to call this up. This is a.
They just feed them fucking punchkins in the fucking Halloween times.
Hey guys, Liberty Mutual is a sponsor of the show now.
What? That's not even a hippo.
That's not a hippo. Oh. Throw the fucking pumpkin at the people.
I hope he throws it
Throw it at the people. Throw it at the people. He's afraid of the bag. These are the sounds Eli Bosnick makes around pugs, by the way. Oh, he's gonna break it. Oh, it's like a pinata.
He's just like fucking that thing up. Like, put the shit in my house.
Come on, where's the hippo eating the fucking pumpkin? I'm fast forwarding through the elements.
All right,
Here we go. Here's a pumpkin. Is this a rhino? No. Oh, they're eating it. Look at them go. See, it's all graceful.
Oh,
Jesus Christ.
Just put the whole thing in there.
What the fuck?
Just put the whole thing in there.
Damn, look at that thing. Oh, it's like a trash compactor. Look at it go. Holy shit, the bed.
Just whole.
Jesus Christ.
Narc.
Oh, my God.
You know why they can do that? Because they're hungry.
Throw a bunch of marbles in there.
He's adorable, though. Look at him.
Yeah, put your hand in there, Tom.
Fuck that.
Fuck that.
Fuck that forever.
Baby hippos are so fucking cute.
They are amazingly
oh my God,
cute.
They're so cute.
That thing is so cute, but they kill so many people.
Totes adorbs. But Jesus Christ, they're fucking angry.
They just one bite eats a whole pumpkin, man.
Angry hippos. Let me see if I can find that. I'm going to see if I can find that video. I don't know if it's anywhere, but I want to see if that. I'm just going to do hippos pooping and see if that comes up.
What has this show become?
Ian, you started this.
Safe.
You started
I don't know how
this.
safe for stream showing animals pooping is.
This is YouTube.
Ian, our fucking
It's
mascot
Twitch and Facebook too.
Ian,
Well,
our mascot is a glory hole. Okay, you need to stop. You need to calm down. You need to calm down.
Active glory
You need to
hole.
calm down.
It's not an inactive glory hole. All right.
Okay, here we go. We're gonna watch hippos pooping, guys. Ready? Here's hippos pooping. Not safe for food. If you're eating ice cream right now, probably don't want to eat it. Although it's probably, I mean, it's more than it's more like a salad that's coming out of there.
Right.
You
If
know
you're
what I
eating
mean?
hippo right now, you might want to put it down.
All right, here we go. Hippos spray their poop like a sprinkler.
What an asshole thing to do.
You know that sucks when it sucks when you have a hippo next to you at Grand Central Station. You're trying to, and the shit is just coming over the edge.
Why would you do that?
Take a photo of a hippo pooping because it's fun, Tom.
No, like, why if you're the hippo? Is it great? Why don't I have a tail?
Here we go. Here we go.
There
we go.
What a disaster of an animal.
It's like a lawnmower. He's pissing too down there.
What
too.
are you doing?
Get it. Anyway, they put sound to this where it's like a farting sound, and it was so fucking funny, dude. God, it was so funny. All right, that's it. The guy put black for the rest of the video. It's like a 1 minute video and he put a bunch of black.
There you go. I don't want to edit out the nothing at the end.
Okay. All right.
We did get a link from a patron if you want to check out the show notes real quick.
All right.
This is a request for an on-stream participation.
What is happening?
What
food thing?
Sorry, we're watching. There's a goofy Instagram thing that was popped up afterwards. It just automatically played. All right, so this is. I don't know. We're gonna watch it.
It's not a video. It's just a product.
A product called.
Oh
no!
What is this?
Fishcock, traditional Finnish delicacy, 5 years of shelf life.
Ew. Fishcock? Is it actually fishcock? A traditional Finnish delicacy in a canned version, 5 years of shelf life, and does not contain cock. What? If fishcock doesn't automatically mean food to you, it's a Finnish specialty. Fish baked inside of rye bread.
There's not enough patron money to make me try that.
Yes, there is.
No, there isn't. No, there isn't.
This
no,
food
there
is
isn't.
a canned
No, there
rye,
isn't.
No,
rye
there
bread.
isn't.
Is there a picture of it open? There is. Can you click on that picture,
There
that
is
fucking thing?
Literally zero chance that would ever go in my mouth. Zero fucking chance.
It doesn't look that bad.
I would eat. I would try it.
Ian,
Finnish food is supposed to be horrible.
It looks better than that.
horrible.
the rotten stuff,
rotten
the
shark
rotten
thing,
fish.
Well,
No,
yeah,
there's two
the
rotten.
Greenland shark.
The Greenland shark.
Yeah.
The Greenland shark is different than
Oh, yeah,
the
that's
other
different.
stuff, which is the
Yeah.
rotting herring or whatever.
Oh yeah,
Right.
fuck that. Yeah, that stuff that Eli told that story about. Yeah.
All right, we're gonna.
It's just fish bread, Paul says.
That's disgusting.
Why do
fuck
I
is
want
fish
fish bread?
I'm not eating it.
Nobody wants fish bread. Just have bread.
I will.
Nobody's ever been like, this bread really doesn't have enough of a fishy stench to it. What?
This is like a fishy yeast infection. What's going on here?
Rye bread's only purpose is to make a Reuben.
Oh God, but a Reuben is so
a Reuben
good.
is
a Reuben could be one of the most perfect sandwiches.
I dare anybody to name a better sandwich than the Reuben.
I think a Monte Cristo's close.
Monte Cristo's really
Monte
good
Cristo's
sandwich,
really
actually.
good. Yeah,
that was actually a good call.
And
that
Italian beef sandwich is kind of fucking out there. Really
it is,
amazing.
but I would take a Reuben over
Reuben over Italian beef
because it's got that like kind of sweet from the dressing, and it's got that tangy from the sauerkraut.
Good. I love the dressing so much, the 1000 so much that I always ask for it on the side so I can dip.
Dunk it.
I want to dunk it.
You got to go dunk
it. I don't want it spread on there. I want it on the side. I want more than you're going to give me normally. And I want to dunk it in there.
That shit is a well-made Reuben is a great
aggressively
sandwich.
good. Manny's in Chicago, outstanding Reuben.
Yep.
Outstanding
and it's
Reuben.
This big.
It's fucking huge. So it's
this big.
I ordered one from Carnegie Deli when I was in Vegas, and I know people are going to be like, "Hey man, you got to go to real Carnegie Deli if you want to get whatever." But they fucking fly their fucking meat out. It was a pale comparison to Manny's.
To Manny's?
Pale comparison. It was fatty and gross, not really that good. Manny's is fucking money, man. Every single time, it's fucking money. And and 11th City too in downtown, also fucking money every time. They have one called the Springer. And so the Springer is half corned beef, half pastrami.
Oh, yes.
Triple decker on challah.
Challah.
It's outstanding. Doesn't have the kraut, but it's got the 1000.
Okay.
And
but the kraut is like.
But also.
Is it served hot?
It can be, yeah. You can have it grilled.
Go.
But the challah is fucking outstanding because they get delicious. Just it's perfect.
When I used to travel for work, and when you travel for work, a lot of times you eat dinner alone. So you're just like, so I would go to a bar. I'd find like a bar. Yeah. I'd get a Reuben, have a beer, sit, read a book, relax. And I hated traveling for work, but I fucking loved eating for work.
Right, exactly.
It was awesome.
Reuben is a very good sandwich. Yep. I mean, I want to check chat because I know everybody hates a Reuben, and they're gonna
nobody that's
Reuben.
good hates a Reuben.
People agreeing.
Okay,
there's a lot of people agreeing.
Yeah, Arby's Reuben is actually decent. That's not true. That is not a good Reuben.
Arby's is terrible food.
It's so.
Can you ban that person?
Yeah, that's like diarrhea meat. That's not.
It is real bad. Yeah.
We ate at Katz's. We ate at Katz's. Yeah. It was an okay Reuben. I had the Reuben. I had the Reuben.
Same.
Yeah. It was so funny. So we go into Katz's and we walk up and Eli walks up to the guy. And so Eli walks up to the guy, and these guys are fucking straight up New York guys.
Yeah.
These are fucking no nonsense fucking New York guys. And he walks up to him and he says, pardon me, do you know where the latke that aren't fried in animal fat are? You know, he's like asking, like he's Eli. So he's got this like really meek sort of way. He's like really being, just very nice, very super sweet.
Overly polite.
I'm kidding and I'm making fun of him, but he's very, very overly polite. And the guy's just like, go fucking ask somebody over there. And so he has to go away.
Yeah.
And I walk up and the guy looks me in the eye and I open my wallet and I pull out a $5 bill and I'm staring him right in the face and I drop the $5 bill right in there. And I was like, because there's a giant fucking tip jar that says tips. And I was like, I'd like a Reuben, sir. He's like, would you like to sample of this meat before we start? And I was like, absolutely,
Hell
sir.
yeah, I do.
And so he cuts off a thing. He's like, there you go, sir. I was like, thank you, sir. And I sat there eating my little tiny bit of fucking pastrami or whatever.
I remember.
While he's cutting and he gives me this fucking plate of meat that is just obscene.
Oh, you had to bring it back in a carry-on.
And he's like, but I specifically, when I walked up, I was like, there's a tip jar there. I'm going to make sure this gentleman
see me put the money in.
Put the money in there. And that's what you got to do. Like, it's a 100% grease the wheels place.
It is.
But good. It was good.
Food.
It was, I would certainly put it on par with Manny's in Chicago.
I would go. If it was local, I would go to it. Yeah.
If you go to Chicago, though, go to Manny's. It's
good.
A fucking worthwhile experience. It's a deli counter, so it's not a place where you sit down and order a food. It's like Katz's, where you have to walk in and order from a place, and then you go sit and grab a table.
You get a tray and shit,
you get
right?
a tray.
Yeah, but did you get the pastrami at all, or no?
What at Katz's?
At Katz's, yeah.
I don't remember. I don't
remember if it was a
I think it was
with
all. I think it
pastrami or
was
corned
all
beef.
corned beef. I might have got a mix.
Yeah.
I might have got a mix. Actually, I
that's the
think I
best.
might have got a mix.
The pastrami was always the best.
Yeah.
When I ate meat.
When you ate meat. What do you go to Katz's anymore?
No.
Okay. Why would you go there? I don't know. Stand there.
Do you
That's where the
miss
latke are.
Do you miss food that tastes good? Not really, huh? No.
You answered it ahead of time. You answered it ahead of time. Sorry, I just drink Soylent now.
At least I eat cheese. I'm not a fucking degenerate.
My nanny is a vegan.
Okay.
And like all the time, like she'll be making something. I was like, oh, I think your sadness is ready. Or
oh, Jesus
like,
Christ.
I'll walk in. I'm like, oh, I can smell some despair. Were you cooking yourself something?
Jesus Christ. I remember one time I was asking these people where to go to eat, and I was in Colorado, and there were a bunch of students. I was teaching a class out there, and I said to them, I said, does anybody know where I could go? And they said, oh, there's this great vegetarian restaurant down on whatever. And I said, yeah, but where can I go get food?
What if I wanted
rude. It's rude as shit.
I know,
it's rude as shit. I want to be clear that I 100% respect vegetarians and vegans.
Same.
I 100% respect them.
It is a more ethical and more environmentally sustainable practice.
I kid around, but I 100% respect them.
I'm just too fucking. I'll just say I'm too fucking selfish to go down that road right now.
Yeah.
I love.
I have made.
Food.
I have dunked on that several times. It's easy to dunk on.
Yeah,
so,
it's the easiest.
Yeah. All right, Tom. So this story.
Yeah.
What? You want to interrupt us
What
again,
is that
Ian?
ad? Yeah.
Do you want to interrupt us? Yeah. No, keep on interrupting.
What do you got,
us. It's
Ian?
good. Yeah. No.
Chat wants. Okay, I'm just a vehicle for chat to ask you questions.
All right.
They want to know what that ad is for the monk caskets. What the fuck is the
wooden
thing
caskets
at the top right?
handcrafted and blessed by Trappist monks.
Oh, here we go. Let's click on it, guys.
Wait, if you get when it gets.
Let's figure it out. Let's find it. It's fucking hilarious because it's on Pathos.
Yeah.
Trappist
You're barking up the wrong tree, algorithm. Artisan and caskets.
Are fucking all caskets artisanal?
Artesian. Yeah.
Art is it? Okay. Wait a minute.
Guys, you want to watch the video?
Play that fucking casket video.
Okay. Straw poll. Watch the video or not. Watch the Trappist casket video or not. We're going to do a straw poll.
How much you want to bet it's trap music playing?
Oh, God, that'd be amazing, wouldn't it?
I hope it's like Gregorian monks.
I hope it's Gregorian trap music.
Oh, shit. That's amazing. That's that new shit,
Ian. That's that new shit, Ian. Ian, next week, that's your assignment.
Oh, fuck.
You have to make Gregorian trap music for the show.
Somebody said as soon as a pork shoulder becomes a vegetable, I'll be a vegetarian.
All right, Tom, yes or no? Watch it or no?
Yeah, man, let's watch the shit out of this.
All right, so let's see.
Okay,
we voted.
one vote for yes.
We voted. Results. Someone on Wi-Fi.
Oh, everybody wants to see the Trappist casket video.
Trap casket.
Not one person said no. 4 people said Debbie Downers.
Look at all these Debbie Downers. 6 votes for no. You people don't fucking want artisanal caskets. That's your problem.
Oh, I don't want to be buried in some commercial.
Oh, look at me. I want to go to the Starbucks casket.
What if my casket say Burger King on it? Like, I want a fucking tacky casket.
I want one with a billboard on it. I want to sell. I want to sell
on my casket.
On my casket. AdamandEve.com.
Brilliant.
Holy shit, we got to get AdamandEve.com to sponsor our caskets.
If you sponsor my funeral, you can put whatever you want. Put a fucking you can put a fucking blow up doll in there with me.
I actually no. Well, what if I get lonely? It's a long time. Holy shit, dude. Sponsor my casket should be a fucking thing.
All right, hold on a second. How many people? Because this is not enough votes. Get in there and vote, people. Come on. There's a lot more people here. You need to vote. Get in there and vote. I don't care if it's an extra click, lazy people. Get in there and do it. 74 votes. You should be ashamed of yourself. You're the reason Donald Trump was elected. Lazy ass fingers. Can't be clicking.
You don't even need a stamp.
How dare you?
You don't even need a stamp.
How dare you?
You do need an ID, though. Weirdly enough, you do have to present a federally issued ID.
There's no way it's catching up, Tom.
No, I think it's pretty rock solid.
10 people are going to have a really hard time today because we're going to watch this. We're going to watch this video. What?
Tricenth voted twice.
What?
Oh.
Wow.
Ban that person.
Send them. Okay. Right. Send the popo.
Here we go.
3 minutes.
We just got to watch it. We're not going to stop
Holy shit.
We'll talk over it, though.
So far, it's good.
So far, it's good. Ian, record this so you could do that trap music. That's a fucking baller house, though. That's a fucking baller house, man. I would love to have that house.
I don't want to deal with that yard.
Yeah, it's true. But you got people for it, though, if you own that house.
That's true.
You got a whole crew of people.
Experiencing the loss of a loved one
is sad.
It's better if the casket ain't ugly.
It can also be.
Look at skinny Jesus.
Holy shit.
His arms are enormous.
Man, Jesus can fucking
alien.
dunk. That's what I'm saying. He can fucking, like,
Fuck.
Jesus will fucking reject that shit. He'll fucking.
God damn.
Look at that.
A Trappist casket or urn is not just an object of beauty and fine craftsmanship.
What else is it?
It's a hunk of wood you can bury with a corpse in it.
Process. Our work is done in the prayerful
I
environment
missed what it was.
and fine craftsmanship. It can lend sanctity to the grieving process.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Our
Like,
work
you're gonna
is
show
done
up and be
in the
like,
prayerful
I'm so
environment
sad I missed
of
my
the
dad,
monastery
but I
by
do
monks
admire the
But
craftsmanship.
I'm very glad I got this really expensive Trappist casket.
Would you look at the biscuit joints
Look
on
at these
that
guys.
thing?
Look at
monk
these
of
guys.
New Mel-
Look at them. Look at wood here. I tell you
Damn,
what.
I love some wood.
Priests love wood,
A
though.
monk
I
of
mean,
New
let's be
Mel-
real honest.
blesses every casket and urn.
May the decomposition take place within this fine craftsmanship wood.
Trappist caskets come with a keepsake cross, a special part of the casket which
Holy
is given
shit,
to the
no
family.
way.
Are you
They
serious?
are engraved with the deceased's name and dates.
Yeah.
This is it? That's all I got for
Oh, look at the size of that
$8,000 or whatever?
wafer. Look at that cracker. Holy shit, that thing is
Acknowledge the
huge.
soul of
That's
the
like a
deceased.
waffle. Look at that
They are
thing,
remembered
man.
You
at
can
a
play
memorial.
It's the
ultimate
size
wafer
of
with
his
that.
head. Holy shit, I want that cracker.
The
Fuck.
deceased's name is inscribed.
Think about the
in a
piece of
memorial
cheese you
book.
would need
No
to put on
kidding,
it.
right? You
in
can't
our
even have a
chapel.
charcuterie plate that big. You gotta have a Trappist charcuterie plate. It's like the size of like
As
a
an
fucking.
expression of sympathy,
It's got its own engraved
we send
cross. You
our
get to keep
condolences to the next of
it. Eat
kin
the fucking
at the time
Trappist
of
charcuterie
loss.
plate.
I would buy one of these things, Cecil,
Jesus,
but I
they
feel
got
like
the Pope
it's
in
a
this
twap.
By
They
sending
got the
a
Pope in this
handwritten
thing. Look at
note
that.
Look at that.
on the 1-year anniversary of the death.
Thank you for buying our wooden box.
No shit, they send you a fucking reminder on the 1-year anniversary of the death.
Being good
Hey,
stewards of
that's
God's
awesome. Hey,
creation
remember when you forgot
is
this?
important.
So you might have forgotten about the day.
Oh, they're gonna track. They're gonna
For each
casket pull.
person
Did you
buried
see
in
that?
Is that a
Being
casket?
good
Motel
stewards
Hell?
of God's
Are they gonna pull them
creation
out of the ground
is
with the
important.
tractor?
For each person buried in a Trappist casket or urn, we plant a new tree in our
What?
sustainable forest as a living memorial.
I bet you don't.
Okay,
actually.
here's the thing, man.
I just bet you don't.
Here's
do
the
that.
thing, like you can plant your own trees.
How much do you think one of these fucking
Look at this
corpse
fucking
boxes
place,
cost?
dude. Jesus.
Our casket business supports our life of prayer.
Who fucking cares?
Yeah, right. This
We
is
are
our
grateful
weird
to
business.
partner with families who turn to us in their time of need.
It's not like you go to this place like this. They fucking sell these things to funeral homes for an upcharge. That's what happens. They buy wood, they make a casket, they sell it to a funeral home for an upcharge, and they give you a fucking cheap fucking trinket you can
So,
put on it
chat,
and a fucking letter to remind you your dad died.
Does that answer your question? What a Trappist casket.
Make sure to use code
ghoulish.
Glory at
Hey, guys,
TrappistCasket.com.
guys, send Hammett a message and let him know that he's advertising Trappist caskets on his fucking Friendly Atheist blog. It's big, too. Look at
Yeah,
these.
laying worries to rest.
The previous story, the firemen were laying things to rest.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn.
Let me tell you, they're laying the pipe. All right, so this one is, this preacher claims to have proof that miracles are real. We know he's lying. This is fucking amazing.
great.
Do you want to watch a little bit of this or
Yeah,
not?
watch the video. There's
Okay.
nothing without the
So,
video.
Nick, it's good to have you here.
Honor
So
to be
I want
here,
you to share
brother.
with me about two of the greatest miracles you've seen. That you
Two
one
of the
these,
greatest miracles.
There's actually X-rays, right?
Oh yeah, we have
You've got
scans and
scans
X-rays.
and X-rays, PET scans, the whole nine.
I mean, I'm
yards.
not going to
Yes.
show you any of
When
the
we
scans.
baptized him
Yeah.
in water, he also had
Oh,
a
they
withered
will.
hand. He
Dude,
had
all
nerve
they show
damage in
is
his
the
hand.
X-rays.
It was
Yeah, the
so
X-rays,
bad
that's
that
right.
he could not use it. We sent Charlie the X-rays too for his hand. And then you've seen in infants how the gaps between the bones, they have to grow into those gaps, you know, and the infants will have them on top of their head and in between all the joints and growth plates. Well, this young man had gaps in between all of his knuckles, all the joints in his hands and fingers.
So he couldn't use his hand?
He could not use his hand, as he told me. He
Yeah,
couldn't
you know,
remember the last time
infants
he'd-
can't use their hands.
I had no idea, Tom, until you just said
it's
that.
It's amazing.
Until you just made that up, I had no idea.
I know. Infants
just they just club things with their club hands.
They're essentially just flesh danglers.
They're just danglers. For the first 25 years of your life, you actually can't use your hands.
You can't use your hands.
It's just not a thing we do. So then once the gaps grow out, once you have your gap year, then they go away. And then you can use your hands. Yeah.
You know, they actually can't use their brains either because they still have that soft spot. So until that grows you can't.
They blow bubbles with their brain when they're kids. They just blow it out.
I love how little these guys know about how
anatomy,
the body works.
Just anatomy in general. Yeah. I love how they just so confidently are wrong so often. They're 100% confident. They'll look you in the face and say, you know how there's like gaps in your hands when you're a kid and you can't use them and you just flail around like a fucking octopus for the first 10 years of your life. You know how that happens? And everyone looks at him. Everyone looks at him that believes and says, yeah, you're right. I did kind of flay around like an octopus when I was a kid. And everybody else that doesn't believe is like, are you a fucking idiot? Is there something wrong with your head? Do you have a soft spot in your head?
Literally the first thing a baby does is have a grasping reflex.
If you have a beard, 100% that fucking baby is going to grab onto that. Ian, did your baby grab your beard? Yeah, right. 100%. I don't even have a kid. I stay away from kids for that reason. I never had a kid because
they're trying to climb up inside your face.
Yeah, exactly. And then they take their fucking dirty, fucking nasty little claws that fucking they touched everything and they touch your face and you just want to throw them across the room.
But you can't because the mom's looking.
Right? Yeah, she's staring at you and you're just like, whatever. Can't you leave for a minute so I can throw this baby?
Moved it. And so as soon as his head come out of the water, his hand was loosed, and he began.
His hand was loosed.
Everybody saw this. My pastor was there.
We were all looking at his hand.
Everybody's looking at his hand. Weirdly looking at his weird hand. Everybody's like, "Hey, man, that guy's hand isn't normal. Is there any way we could stare at it more and make him uncomfortable?"
You would think if God could fix something, God would fix this guy's fucking facial hair.
You would think if God would have to fix it, he wouldn't have made it fucked up in the first place.
Well, of course.
You know,
of course.
Like why the fuck do I have to go to God every time to fix something he fucked up?
I thought you wanted a flipper hand.
I thought you wanted a hand that nobody liked. I thought you wanted a hand you couldn't use.
You didn't ask for working hands.
Look, I made every baby's hand not usable till they're 21. That's how life works. That's the miracle of birth.
Fuck.
Now, this is on a Sunday. After church, he walks to the hospital.
Your mustache is the worst.
To me. He walks to the hospital.
Why is it
he walks in and he says, I want rescan.
Over his
I want you to
lip
rescan
like
me
that.
because...
hold on. He wanted someone to rescan. Why is it clear, Tom? It's because he's
got the worst mustache I've ever seen. My fucking 14-year-old son grows a better mustache than, and he grows a terrible mustache.
This guy looked like me when I was in high school. 100% I looked like this when I was in high school.
Honestly, like my 14-year-old son cannot grow a mustache. He insists on growing a mustache.
Yeah?
And I yell at him, you look terrible. Shave your fucking mustache. And his fucking facial hair is better than this guy.
Tell him that he'll look more mature with stubble.
Oh, there you go.
Just say.
I've been mocking him,
just
but
be
I might try a different
I'm telling you, if you look like you have stubble, then you look like you shave.
There you go.
Then you look like you shave every day.
Right.
And all your friends will be like, man,
this dude,
he's shaving.
Yeah.
That kid's shaving. He's probably got a big pee-pee. That's the next thought. That's the next thought. That's the progression.
To the hospital, and he walks in and he says, I want rescanned. I want you to rescan me because God has healed me. Well, he said, I don't think you understand.
Go away.
I've been healed, and I want to have it documented.
I want documentation.
To know.
Absolutely. So, this is science, Tom. Science.
And this is exactly how it works in the med. You just walk into the hospital, find a doctor, you're like, scan my hand, I got baptized. And they're like, whoa, it's basically Grey's Anatomy. Let's do that.
They immediately take the guy who's got like a fucking lump or whatever that he's getting scanned. They throw him out of there and they're like, this guy got baptized today.
Holy shit.
Holy shit.
Something stat. Get the fuck out. I'm here without a fucking appointment for a random non-emergency test.
They're immediately donning their lead armor so they can fucking hit the button to scan you as fast as possible.
Dude, if you fucking break your fucking arm, you go to the emergency room and they're just like, Yeah, look, first of all, there's no bone sticking out that is causing us to have to clean the carpet. So you can wait now.
They will 100, like you could be like fucking bleeding.
Yeah.
And they'll be like, yeah, I'm sorry, just got to hold this over your face until we have a place.
Yeah.
And you don't just walk in and be like, wave your arm and be like, it's fixed now. I dare you to fucking.
Right.
Like, my hand is fine. Scan it.
I know.
What the fuck, man?
Also, he talks about getting like a PET scan. PET scans are not like, that's not just I would like to demand a scan. First, you can't. Also, that's not how
Number
you
one,
can't just
you
do that.
can't.
But you can't get a fucking PET scan.
Yeah.
That's actually a super.
You have to go to the vet for that.
PET scan, like, I will tell you, I happen to know that, like, PET scans are so expensive. Most hospitals don't have that equipment. And, like, at the hospital in Naperville, near where we're at, they actually drive the PET scan on a certain day to the hospital. And it's only there on certain days.
No shit.
Because it's a massive, expensive fucking machine.
So that they transport it somewhere so it can break on the way?
Right, yes, exactly. You don't just go in and say, I have no problems. Verify it.
Verify my no problems.
So the doctor said, well, how about you let me x-ray that hand, and if your hand has any kind of difference, then we'll do the PET scan. He said, fine.
Wouldn't he have had to have an earlier scan then, like earlier in the day or something? Or yeah, I mean, he's making up as he's going along, so it doesn't matter, right? The story, the backstory doesn't matter.
Do it. So they x-rayed his hand, and what they found, and this is on the before and the after that he sent me, was that the Lord had totally realigned his bones, closed the gaps. And then in other scans, which I didn't have those other scans, but in the other scans they found that the nerves were
you said you had
restored, and he was able to use his hand again.
He was able to use his hand again, guys.
The hand looked crooked, and then the x-rays,
he's holding it crooked here, and now he's not.
Has realigned his bones.
We're going to find
something
else.
So his hand was
So what happened
restored.
with the cancer?
So the doctor said, I've never seen anything like this.
And the doctor immediately became a Christian and was baptized later that day. I do want to point out, though, that they point out in this article that they did a reverse image search on Google.
Yeah.
And they found out that it's a scan of 4 different hands of Chinese kids ranging from 7 years old
to an 11-year-old girl.
So it matches identically.
They're not even all the same person.
Like they went on Google Image and said hand X-ray.
Right.
And they found a hand X-ray and then they used it. And they're not even the same hand. Like they're 100% not the same hand. And they're all from, and it says that they're from, they all had like some sort of a condition, some sort of nerve damage or something. And so it's from this, they suffer from,
something
this
called
is it.
Cation-Beck disease.
That's it. So they suffer from a specific condition. And so that's what those hands are. So they went out and they said, you know, hands that are, you know, have nerve damage or something. They typed that in, and then they found X-rays, and then they used those X-rays, and then they put them on the screen. And
then they tell this like insane story. Even in your insane story, it doesn't. He's not even consistent in his story. In the beginning, he's like, I have the scans, and at the end of it, he's like, I don't have those PET scans.
I don't have those scans.
I don't have those scans. All I have is these X-rays, which are not dated, have no names on them, and a reverse image search says they were never mine. Anyway, I made this story up about how you go to the hospital and demand an imaging now.
Yeah. Look at the wrist bones too. Look at how different they are. Like this
they're not even remotely close.
Like one's missing here, and then like I know that like it can be difficult to get
different angles
and stuff. But still, it looks very different. Like they all look very different. It's like okay, whatever, man. But it's so funny that somebody is just like, okay, that's your proof.
Right.
This is science, right? No, this is science in action, right? Somebody presents proof to you. Said, here's my proof. I just showed it on the screen.
Right.
I brought you proof. And then you check it. You say, cool. Well, let's see what it is. Let's see if you're telling the truth. Turns out it matches perfectly a Google image search.
Amazing.
Turns out perfectly matches you're lying to me. Like it's 100% like, and the thing is why even show this?
It's so weird.
Like, why show it? Just fucking know. The people that are watching you already believe you.
Right.
You don't need a lie proof to prove.
But I think these guys feel like I could convince a skeptic. I think they think that.
Maybe.
You know, because otherwise they would just tell the story.
Yeah, right.
You know, these guys could tell a story. Remember last week when this thing happened, they get to relay an event that never fucking occurred.
Sure.
People will be like, I do remember. Like, because they want to know. They want to remember. You know, I think these guys are like, what if we had proof? I bet the skeptics would think twice then.
Sure.
But it's like, nah, I mean, we're going to ask some questions.
Yeah, or we're just
that's
gonna
how we
look
ended
at-
up
look-
here.
We're gonna look at what you fucking posted and do a quick Google reverse image
For
search
fuck's sake.
because fucking it's easy to do.
Sake.
All right, so guys, we're gonna be back next week, but we wanted to mention that we are still reading Demon Haunted World.
We are indeed.
We have Demon Haunted World is we're on the second chapter. We just did the book club portion for the show today. The audio of Tom reading it is on our Patreon, and then we also have plenty of other places that we found out that you can get the book. So go find the book somewhere if you want to read along. You can read along with us. Send us your messages if if this book touches you and you want to talk to us about it. Send us your messages. We'd love to read some of those on the air. So we'd love to read some of those in the email section, especially if people are connecting with this book. So if you're reading along with us and you want to send us a message, we encourage you to do that. That's going to be it for this week. We're going to be back next week, 9 p.m. Central. Come join us. And maybe there will be a hippo shitting and there will be a fart sound effect underneath it. I mean, who knows? Who knows what can happen? You can get fucking turned up in here. That's all I'm saying. Turned up with
we
hippo
should just
poop.
have a section of the show devoted to animal shitting.
Devoted to animal shitting.
Just animal shitting and eating produce.
Yeah,
That's it. I mean, have you seen the videos of the hamsters eating tiny burritos?
Oh, we watched that once and we got flagged for it. So
we got flagged for it.
We did because we used somebody else's video and they were like, "Yeah, sorry." They took our part of our video down. Yeah,
Did they
Yeah,
really?
they made us take it down. So yeah.
I was just trying to promote your tiny burrito.
I know,
hamsters.
right? Yeah.
I
All
love
right,
those
so we got to go, everybody. So
Bye, guys.
Enjoy your evening. Do all the fun things and come back next week. And Ian, do you have anything you want to add?
We'll leave you as always with the Skeptic's Creed.
Yeah.
I don't actually.
That's
have
not
it.
very.
The most recent post on well water drinkers is somebody asking, "Water from our well smell rust." Our customers
That's the
are
problem with it.
complaining.
That's the problem
Yep.
with it. Is that it's people think like, oh, it's well water and like so.
There was a guy on there like a while back who's like, I want to swim in my well, but it has a lot of radon in it. And some of our listeners were like, well, you should probably get that tested. And he's like, well, can't I just swim in it a little bit? And there's like this, and I actually chimed in and was like, what is wrong with you? You're asking this question and people are giving you the answer. You're swimming your fucking radioactive well, weirdo.
What is happening? Why on earth would you want to swim in your own well?
I have no idea.
Could you imagine being like, oh, awesome, I'm going to go get a fucking big drink of water
I'm gonna
after I
drink my fucking ball sweat.
steeped myself like tea in it? Are you fucking kidding me right now?
Drink my own bath water.
God damn it. Fuck off.
So
that guy's a troll. There's no way that guy was serious. That's impossible.
He kept going and going and going.
Damn. All right, guys, we got to go. We got more show to record. Bye, everybody. Come
Bye,
join
guys.
us next week. All right. Say goodbye, Ian.
Bye.
Goodbye.